Hey tribe, it is your mom of three. It looks like it's really late NYC, but it's just after 6 p.m. Today's Thursday, December the 14th. I am jumping on here. Public service announcement. Because the more I thought about this, guys, throughout the day, the crazier it sounds. So I thought, you know what? If someone can learn from my almost mistake, like, let me be transparent and put it out there. Long story short, and I'm going to include the entire audio from this happening because I recorded it because I was so shook. I'm in my car doing work at 9:21 a.m. I got a phone call from a number that I did not recognize, but it said on the screen in capital letters, Bank of America. Me, Taneza, I do not have an account with Bank of America. So I said, let me answer this call to see what this is for. So I answer the call and they have all my information. Is this Taneza Hadley? Yes. Do you live at blah, 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 blah? Yes. And they obviously have my phone number. So she goes on to tell me that a new account was created with all my information for a Bank of America online account yesterday, but they followed the IP address of the computer that opened the account. It was in Ohio. I live in New York. And so that's why the account was flagged. And she said, don't worry about it. We're going to take care of this for you. You said on recorded line, this account is not yours. We'll go ahead and close the account. So I said, absolutely, yes, close the account. Thought that was it, right? And I was shook because I'm like, oh my gosh, people are out here making accounts, right? Because they had my phone number, the person attempted to make two Zelle transactions. One for the amount of $1,200, one for the amount of $900, but they're both pending. And I was like, well, how did they put money in the account that they opened? She's like, well, when they have your telephone number, that's all they need. And the money will come out of whatever account you have attached to your telephone number, even if it's not Bank of America. So I'm getting shook, you guys. I have her repeat everything. I was able to record it. I'm going to include the full audio for you guys to listen to. I'm sorry the visual is not there. It was just sitting on my lap, and so that's why, but I want you to hear everything that happened. She then tells me she's going to connect me to Zelle because I have to speak to Zelle to let them know, their fraud department know, those transactions were not authorized by me. And you guys know that Zelle has a daily limit of $2,500. So they were trying to get $2,100, right under the daily limit. I'm talking to Zelle now, and I give Zelle the case number from Bank of America. Shady. Actually go into Zelle, and I put that case number in my phone because they're walking me through how to reverse a charge by putting 00, then the 900, and I put the case number in my phone, and this man's name pops up. David Jackson? It's like, wait, who is David? Oh, that's my manager's name. Why wouldn't it say like Zelle Incorporated, or why is a man's name? And then he said, what really turned me off was like, this pending charge is going to be going through in the next 3 minutes if you don't stop it by canceling it, by reversing the charge. I got all the deets. I heart my tribe. I'm going to include the full audio of me, your girl, Taneza, almost getting scammed. They got me at first. They sounded very authentic with the transferring me and the this is a recorded line and giving me their employee ID number. And just listen to it for yourself, you guys. This is the craziest scam because it's so involved. I think that I was hooked initially because she had all my information. She had my name, telephone, and my address. And she was trying to help me by canceling this account. But when she transferred me to Zelle, I said, this smells fishy. And so please listen to the entire recording. I do loop Hubsters in because I'm like, you have to listen to this. This is the craziest thing ever. And they do use real information. Again, they had all my information, and then they provided me with a callback number, which was Zelle's actual hotline number from the bank's website. But just please be warned. Please pass this video on to friends, family. Our heart goes out to the elderly. Like, they were really convincing. Like, they should get Academy Awards. Absolutely. All right, my time has come to an end. Check out the audio in the comments below. Has this happened to you guys? Is this a new thing?
Immediately at your cell phone number. Okay, I'm going to provide you with a case number. It's very important for you to keep it, because once the resolution department gives you a call back, they're going to ask you for that case number in case you want to file any police report. They also will help you with that. So can you please let me know when you have a piece of paper and pen available, please?
I'm just in shock. I'm just in shock right now. Can you repeat what you just told me?
Yes, of course. If someone tried to create a checking account yesterday at 2 p.m. online using your information, the reason this account became a red flag alert in our system is because the IP address, it shows in another state. You show in the state of Ohio. So that gave our system automatically red flag alert, and that is the reason that we call it, just to make sure if it was you or not.
So they opened an account. Did they have money in the account?
They opened an account with Bank of America. They only the system did not allow them to continue because of the red flag alert in the system. That's why we're calling you, just to make sure before we finish the process. So did you said no, correct? I'm closing the account.
Absolutely no. But my question is, how did they do a Zelle? With what money?
Well, the Zelle this is how Zelle works. They usually do, my experience, they create a checking account with a person's information. Then they enroll your phone number through Zelle. Even though this is a fraudulent account and I'm already closing the account, if your phone number is linked to whatever bank you have, those transactions can be completed. Because Zelle is an application that all major bank or credit union in the United States have Zelle integrated. So if your phone number is linked, let's say, to whatever bank you have, it could be Chase, PC Bank, Wells Fargo, any bank, those transactions can be completed.
Oh my gosh.
But don't worry, I'm here to help you. I'm going to cancel the checking account with Bank of America. I'm going to provide you a case number. Let's do everything step by step, okay?
Yes, ma'am. I'm just in shock right now because I don't know anybody in Ohio.
Okay, no problem. Don't worry. They're going to get to the bottom of it. I'm also going to add a security bridge to your name and that address and your phone number. But the system automatically does that once you have a fraudulent account. What's going to happen is, if anyone in the future try to create anything online using your name, that address, and your phone number, you will get a phone alert immediately before they could do anything online with your personal information, meaning that your personal information was compromised, okay?
Yes,
now,
ma'am.
let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
The case number is going to be abbreviation for Bank of America, B as in boy, O as in Oscar, A as in apple. 85.
1 second. BOA. I'm so sorry. 1 second. BOA. Go ahead. 85. 75. 06. 94. 39. BOA 857-506-9439.
Correct. Now, the account is closed. Remember, the account is closed. Now, well, you already know about Zelle. Are you familiar with Zelle? Do you use Zelle at all?
Yes, I do use Zelle.
Okay, well, I cannot cancel those two. If the two transaction is for $990 and $1,200, thank God, Miss Hadley, they still on pending review, but don't worry, I'm going to transfer the call to the Zelle fraud department, because I'm only authorized to close the checking account with Bank of America. But I am going to transfer the call to the Zelle fraud department. They're going to guide you to the process of canceling those transactions for you and adding a security bridge. And those transactions, they're going to someone. They're also going to provide you with that name and the information, okay?
Thank you.
And if you want to file a police report, they're going to help you. Just give them the case number.
Thank you.
You're welcome, and you have a great day. Don't worry. Just follow the guidelines with the Zelle fraud, and they will help you cancel those transactions. They do not affect your banking or your Zelle application. One moment.
A few moments later.
Thank you so much for contacting the Zelle Fraud Department. My name is Marcus Lewis. ID number 03856, extension 109. I'm asking your call today.
I'm calling because I was just alerted by Bank of America that someone tried to open a checking account in Ohio with my New York information, and it's fraudulent, but they did try to make 2 separate Zelle transactions.
I understand. understand. My name is Marcus Lewis with the Zelle Fraud Department. Employee ID number 03856, extension 109. Now, was you provided with a case number from Bank of America that I could read the note?
Yes, sir. It's BOA 857 506 9439.
Thank you so much. Now, I'll be more than happy to assist you to cancel the two Zelle transaction. I cannot take any personal information from you since your identity has been compromised. So we have to submit two Zelle cancellation ID to the cancellation department, and the system will generate a manager to cancel the transaction for you, okay?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. So since you are familiar with Zelle, place me on speaker, log into your online banking and locate Zelle. Please keep in mind our conversation is being recorded and monitored, so try not to repeat any personal information, okay?
Okay.
As name, you will put C for Charlie, L for Larry. That is abbreviation for cancellation.
CCL.
That is correct.
That's all?
Is it actually, yes, is it actually for last name as well?
No, just phone number or email.
Okay, where's this mobile number? This is where you input the case number that's provided to you without using the BOA. The BOA is to verify which bank and transfer you over. Now, where it says 00, you're going to put two sets of zero to before you put the cancellation amount. So that way the system can read this is a cancellation, okay? Now, the two sets of zero will not show up on your end. Just make sure you tap on it twice before you put the 990 for the first cancellation. So let's do it together. It would be 00 990 decimal 00.
Wait, I don't think this is... Is this legit?
Yes, ma'am. It is, ma'am. You can verify the number that contact you. It is 800-432-1000. Now, you will see where it says to add a message, add note, memo. What is the reason? This is where I have to give you the cancellation ID that would need to cancel the 990 to identify you for doing the cancellation.
I don't feel comfortable doing this. I don't feel comfortable doing this.
And then, once you get canceled, each transaction that will cancel, it will come up on the Zelle activity as it failed. Then you will verify your account. You will see no one is deducted. That way we could do the one for the 1,200.
Is there any way for you to cancel it on your end since I'm speaking to you right now?
No, ma'am. That's why I would have to let you speak to my manager. Allow me 1 second.
5 minutes later.
Sorry for a long wait on hold. My name is Timothy Harris, General Manager on the floor, ID number J2001. Your call was just escalated to my department. You had some trust issues and you had some questions that you needed answered.
Yeah, I just don't feel comfortable putting this cancellation through Zelle. It doesn't make any sense to me why you guys just can't do it on your end. Why do I have to go in?
Okay, let me explain it to you, Ms. Hadley. Your call was just escalated to me. Any questions or concerns you have, feel free to ask. And keep in mind, this call is being recorded and monitored. The reason we cannot do it for you, ma'am, is because it's a manual cancellation you have to do on your end. If we was able to do it on our end, ma'am, we wouldn't be asking you to go through the steps of the cancellation. And I understand how you feel. You're putting in the cancellation amount, ma'am. But before you put in the amount, you have to tap 002 times to block out the cancellation, ma'am. When you get to the message or memo box, that is the next step after you put in the cancellation amount, ma'am. The next step, you have to write void in all capital letters, space 990 space Zelle, all capital letters, followed by your mobile number that was compromised, followed by the case number, ma'am. That is the proper procedure on doing a cancellation, ma'am.
Can I think about it and call you guys back?
Okay, ma'am, let me state this for you on the recorded line, ma'am. If the funds are deducted from your account, you cannot blame the Zelle Fraud Department or Bank of America, okay? Because the funds are due to be released in the next 3 minutes, ma'am, okay?
Why are they due to be released if I'm telling you they're not? It's a fraudulent transaction.
Ma'am, because they are pending, ma'am. That's why you received the call and going through the steps to doing a cancellation, ma'am. I need you to check your call ID to verify who contacted you, ma'am. And if you would like, I can always transfer you back to Bank of America because they was the one that transferred your call, ma'am.
I think that you're saying that the funds are due to be released in 3 minutes. Like, where did the 3 minutes come from?
Okay, there was pending, ma'am. That's why you received the call, ma'am.
So where's the 3 minutes coming from? Why not 5 minutes or 10 minutes? Why is it 3 minutes?
The whole time you was doing the process, ma'am. force you, Miss Hadley. It is your account, okay?
I just don't understand where the 3 minutes comes from.
Okay, ma'am. The whole time you was doing the process, ma'am, the pending release was still pending, ma'am. Once you go initiating the process, ma'am, the time start going down, ma'am. I can transfer you back over to Bank of America if you like, or I can assist you with the cancellation, and you will see exactly what happened while we're on the phone, ma'am. It's up to you, ma'am. It's your account.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am?
Hi, your name is David, right?
My name is Timothy Harris, ma'am.
Timothy Harris? Okay, I'm sorry. The reason I called you David is because the guy that I was speaking to before, Marcus, told me that I was supposed to put the Zelle. When I put the case number, the name David came up on my Zelle screen.
That is the cancellation manager, ma'am.
Isn't it Zelle?
Okay, that is the cancellation manager. He is in charge of doing cancellation, ma'am. Once you add the case number, ma'am, it should take you to the amount box.
They gave me Bank of America BOA with a case number of 857-506-9439.
Please leave your message for 857-506-9439.
Not going to receive nobody on that end because it's a case number. It's always going to go to voicemail, sir.
But why would a case number be a phone line? That makes no sense.
Ma'am, because it's linked to a general manager, Mr. David Jackson, ma'am.
Why would my Zelle account be linked to a man? Why would it not say Zelle Corporate?
Okay, ma'am, have you ever did a fraudulent cancellation before, ma'am? We deal with every major bank and credit union, sir.
But if you see my account, you'll see what bank I belong to.
Ma'am, we do not see your account, ma'am.
Why not?
Your call was transferred from Bank of America, ma'am. Your call was transferred from Bank of America.
Timothy, sir, is that your name, Timothy, right?
Yes, Timothy Harris, ID number J2001, and the callback number is 1-844-428-8542. That is the Zelle Fraud Department.
Timothy, if this is fraudulent, you're disgusting, and I can't believe you would do this to families over the holiday. This is disgusting.
Ma'am, I am not doing anything.
David Jackson? That makes no... Why would Zelle have David Jackson? I put that case number in, it's a David Jackson. That makes no sense.
That is the cancellation manager, ma'am.
But why would his name come up? Why not use Zelle Corporate?
Like I stated on the recorded line, if any funds are deducted from your account, you cannot blame the Zelle Fraud Department or Bank of America, okay?
You are a horrible person.